do, Leo. Before I start, I want to warn you because I've never been good at this kind of thing. It's been a while since I've thought about you this much. I tried talking about you the other day. It didn't really work out so well. I mean, I haven't talked to you in 7 years, and even then, I never really knew how to explain you. With your middle name being Patrick, I celebrated you as if you were a saint, and the entirety of my days were March 17th. You were all wind chimes and 4-leaf clovers, brand new horseshoes and rabbit's feet. I never told anyone what you meant to me because I never had to. I knew things at home were getting bad for you, and you said you didn't want to talk about it. But you should have told me when you stopped sleeping. Because I could see the bags under your eyes like they were carrying your burdens instead of your shoulders, instead of me. I started to wonder why your boyfriend stopped hanging out with us, but I knew it was because your parents kept giving you black and blue islands as welcoming gifts, and to be frank, I never liked vacationing, so I didn't want to dive into their oceans, but you cried so often that I could have.
Yes, come on.
You said, if I'm gay, why can't I feel like the rainbows instead of having to explain them? I tried to tell you that not everyone knows what you do with a pot of gold when they find one. When your parents kept having to take you to the hospital, that was the only way that they knew how to spend their fortune they found. They spent those gold bricks buying you therapists who validated your feelings but pacified your parents by telling them that you were getting better. Yes. But one morning before school, the phone rang like church tolls, and my stomach dropped through the floor and went past 6 feet of dirt like it was digging your grave for you before we even had a service. On the other end of the line, a woman's voice was broken in half, trembling at the words, "We found him this morning," like they were her hands, reaching for the rope all over again. Leo,
come on.
You know how you said you wouldn't break me.
Come on.
Wow.
My 12-year-old heart, it had broke, and it spilled on the floor like the metal pieces in the game of jacks, and the ball kept bouncing, but my hands were too clumsy to know how to pick all of myself back up at once. My body were malfunctioning, and I swear to God, I think I apologized for breathing.
Yes!
Because I felt like I was stealing it from you.
Come on.
The air was all fire and ice, dancing in my lungs like Armageddon, the final battle between my breath and yours, and it seems like you lost, but I never won. It has been 7 years since your death, and I still don't feel properly equipped to deal with it yet. I still can't finish that letter you addressed to me, and if I'm being honest, I can't even get halfway through without crying or wishing it was me, but you started it off with Alyssa. I am so sorry for breaking you.
Come on. Come on.
And I never made it to the funeral because I never told my parents you were dead. I just thought it'd be easier to deal with this alone because, Leo, it has been 7 years and I am alone.
Come on.
And I still don't know how to deal with this yet. Because you are my pot of gold. And not everyone knows what to do with one when they find it.